Good morning, everybody. It's Beth Boyle, Iowa Trail Rider, and we're headed out of Battle Park for our first ride. We're going to go do the Lake Solitude loop. And we got our buddy Pete with us. It's been up here a number of times, and we're learning things like where to leave camp. So he says this is the way to go this time. So off we go. So thanks for viewing, everybody. Sure appreciate it when you watch all the way to the end and give the video a thumbs up. So have a really good morning from Beth Boyle, Iowa Trail Rider. My horse Casper came with me to Wyoming this time. This is his first trip to the big mountains. He has been Great Smoky Mountain National Park and in Virginia. Those are mountains too, but not quite like this. We camped at 9,200 feet last night at Battle Park. And he seems to have handled the altitude like a champ. No problems. No problems whatsoever. So this is Casper, and he is 8 years old this year. And he came into my life before he was 3 months old. He's full brother to my horse Doc and a half brother to Robin. So these are all descendants of Colonel Freckles. They're out of a stud called Doc Freckles that has passed away. And boy, are they good geldings. So proud of them and the way they handle situations. And, they're just willing to go without being, dancy and prancy and stuff. So, yep, this is Casper. And we're expecting our ride today to be 16 miles, which can be a pretty long ride in the mountains. We'll be up and down, but a lot of this trip will be around 9,000 feet. So, you'll see them breathing heavy, and that's just part of it at this altitude. Horses have a lot of lung capacity, and this will be our third ride in Wyoming, and so I think we're pretty well acclimated and ready for a beautiful, beautiful ride. Never been here, but have been told that this Lake Solitude ride is worth a trip halfway across the country. Sounds like it's absolutely gorgeous, so on our way we go. We came up to Lily Lake. Isn't it beautiful? And what do you know? Look over there. There's some lilies. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. So we're headed north from the kind of east edge of Lily Lake. And it looks like we'll go up to Grace Lake and then across to Lake Solitude, riding the loop this direction. My first time being here. I can't tell you that's the best way to go, but that's the way we're going today, if everything works out right. And you guys are trail riders. You probably know it doesn't always work out exactly the way that you planned it. But, oh, there's a moose bog over here. Wouldn't it be cool to see a moose? Oh, if there was a moose here, it probably would have heard us coming. We're not really very quiet. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Perfect place to see a moose. Beautiful place. The terrain is rugged. Glad I got my trusty Casper with me. He will get us through the rocks. Won't be easy for him, but he's a big, strong horse with a big heart, and he won't quit trying. It rained quite a bit last night, but the trails are not muddy. They got enough rock on them that it's not muddy or slick. But it's pretty steep here, and the footing's pretty rocky. Good boy, Casper. But he digs it. Look at him with his ears up, and there he goes. It looks like we're gonna kind of switch back. My goodness, this is steep. might need a blow up here. We've climbed above 9,000 feet. And yeah, it's a lot of work to climb these hills up this high. We're still getting little glimpses of Lily Lake off to our right. See if I can get you. So you can see it through there. The trees are pretty thick. Little glimpses of the lake, maybe? Not really. But it flattened out a little bit. Horses ought to be able to catch their breath. Well, there's a tree down. Or not all the way down. A couple of widowmakers here. Over a dead log. This is when you're glad you got your really good trail horse with you. It's Trust. Our friend Pete's on his 3-year-old today. Rides like this are going to make a horse out of him. Sure, it's beautiful. Hello, cows. Cows on the trail. There they go. Well, we got off the path there for a while, but we're back on it now. So had a little detour, had a little time to our ride today, but it was pretty. They're beautiful in there, and walked out through some cattle again, which is always good, healthy for my horse. He doesn't see a lot of cows. Few in our neighborhood, but not too many. And it's a beautiful view when this opens up again. All these clouds, big poofy white clouds, and the mountain in the background. And I'm gonna guess it's upper 60s right now. A little bit of a breeze. Just riding along in my brown felt hat and my chaps and a fleece. And my fingers are a little chilly. And boy, those little chilly fingers usually indicate that it is good riding weather. Susan's horse, Soldier, lives on a cattle farm. Look how pretty this is. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, another really rocky spot, but there's some fresh horse poop. It's always nice to see signs that you're on a trail other riders are using. Never been here before, and we're making some guesses. We're gonna join up with a bigger, more substantial trail here shortly. And that'll be awesome, because we've been kind of ducking the branches, and since it rained last night, the branches are all drippy, and chilly. As this is just kind of a little bitty trail. But I like a one-laid pig path when it's headed in the right direction. But boy, if you're gonna come up in here, don't just come up with a paper map. Because goodness gracious, that paper map not going to be very helpful. There's, we've seen no trail markers, 0. So you'd have a tough time on a paper map knowing where you were at. But I'm running my Garmin, and Susan's running all trails, and Mary's got Gaia up. And Pete has something else. So we're stopping in every once in a while and kind of talking it over. See if we agree or don't agree on where we ought to be next. And boy, you'd want to be sure you got long sleeves on, too. I'm kind of washed out here from the rain last night. But boy, it's a beautiful day for riding. Just a beautiful day. I think we can get over this little guy. Go on, Casper. Come on. There he goes. Good boy. Good boy. This is rough. Look how awful this is. Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious. To hop down off of this. Oh, wow. This trail hasn't really been bad, but this last little bit where it hooks up to the other one is a mess. Hey, no, you listen. Over there. There you go. Good boy. But we're almost down it. Casper's looking for the best way to go, and there is no good way. Wow. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, Caps. Oh, on here, buddy. There you go. Yeah. Get that 3-year-old leading the way down through the boulder field. Oh. That's a bad spot. I'm gonna let you guys go and mark that on my garden, on my Garmin. So, wow, that was kind of scary. Casper did awesome coming down through there, picking a way that could work, but that was steep and big rocks, and well, about all the soil was washed away, and all 5 of us got down through there just fine. And now we're back on the big trail that, I don't know the trail number, but from, if you're at Battle Park and take the trail that pretty much goes north right out of Battle Park, yeah, and stay on that, you would miss this piece. We took a trail that would cut some time off of one of the kind of, veering off to the left that big trail takes, and took another trail that was on the Garmin, a smaller one, to save some time, and it was fine. A little one lane pig path, but that last, I don't know, a couple 100 feet, pretty sketchy. But we're back on the main trail now, and where you got to be getting pretty close to Grace Lake. So we're getting up there for sure. So Susan tells me this is Long Park Trail. And we're getting up in the neighborhood of Grace Lake, where we're going to hang a right and go east to Lake Solitude. Well, we made it to Grace Lake. Look at there. Oh yeah, and the lilies are yellow. Oh, isn't that beautiful? More like this way. See if I can zoom in on the lilies. Wow. Some more video of Grace Lake. So now we'll be riding along Grace Lake for a bit and headed east to Lake Solitude, which is our destination today. Hope you can see the yellow lilies. They're blooming. That's a treat to get to see them. So we're here late in July. And yeah, it looks like it must be a good time to come see the lilies. I've been hoping as we came up to these different lakes and smaller kind of puddle lakes that we'd maybe get a peek at moose, but no luck so far. Very, very gorgeous ride. And really the only tough stuff we got into was that one boulder field that we had to kind of hop, skip, and jump our way down into, but we can avoid that if we come back this way. I'm hoping that maybe some folks will ride on around the loop that kind of goes around the mountain that's there south of Lake Solitude, but not sure everybody's going to want to ride that far. I guess there's a really cool ledge and a waterfall and some stuff to see, but it is a long ride. We're hearing that the fishing's good in these lakes right now. Beautiful day. Some beautiful scenery. There's a big old mountain over there and another big old mountain behind it. We're getting up pretty close to Solitude Lake. We are going just roughly straight east now. I hear there's a pretty cool overlook and a pretty cool place to go. So super excited each bend we go around. Always excited to see what's around that curve, what's around the next one. Yep, because it opens up and is beautiful like this every once in a while. And there's some fishermen. We've heard that the trout fishing right now has been really good. What a beautiful spot to do it. I like to trout fish. But some of these pools, well, most of these pools up in here, you're either hiking in or you're going to be riding your horse in, because we did cross into the Cloud Peak Wilderness area. And there's no motorized vehicles, no motorized devices up in here. And this stream that we're coming up to, not this one, this little one, but the big one that they're fishing in. It looks like from the Garmin that, it's the one that flows into Lake Solitude. Well, we found our first flying saucer this trip. Kind of white around the outside, has a yellow ring, an orange ring, and then lumpy in the middle. Yep. Must be a UFO. Or maybe a toadstool. It is a beautiful spot. Nice pool over there to fish in. Little mountain in the background. Flies are bothering Casper. We'll get to a place to stop. I've got some bug dope to put on him. On we go to Solitude. Here's the first glance of the lake. There you have it. Lake Solitude. Wow. Talk about circled by mountains. That is amazing. Well, we made it. We're at Lake Solitude. I'm afraid the video is not going to do it justice, but this lake is absolutely ringed by mountains. They go up in all directions. Ah, so pretty. Super beautiful. I don't know how much of the lake we're going to get to see. The trees are pretty thick. Get some little glimpses here and there. And I hope you're enjoying the video, everybody. Always appreciate it when you watch all the way to the end. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Yeah. Beautiful ride. We are right now a little over 8 miles out from camp, but we took a couple of wrong turns. I'm guessing from Battle Park we could have got up here in about 7 miles if we had kind of taken a little more direct route. But we're here, and it's awesome. Well, here's kind of a tricky trail obstacle. Big old pile of rocks. Come on, Casper. Come on, you can get through it, buddy. Yeah, that's a bad one. So we're skirting along the edge of the Solitude Lake. We're up off the water, I don't know, 100 feet, 150 feet. Lots of big rocks. Straight up on our right is a mountain, big old boulder field with giant crumbly boulders. Can't really see much of it because there are so many trees, but it just sure is a beautiful ride. Peaceful and quiet. It did rain last night, and we're kind of curious. There's one horse out ahead of us that we've been following for hours. I'm just wondering if we'd ever catch up to him, see who it is. It's a fairly small shoe. Guessing it's a mule rider. Yeah, we've been tailing this person for quite a ways, and since it rained, we know that that's the only set of tracks on the trail. So yeah, what a beautiful ride. Oh, here comes a waterfall. Oh, and it looks like the footing through there is a little tricky too. Yep, come on, Caps. We can do it, buddy. Come on. Pick your way. Good boy. Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy smokes. This is cool. Look at these boulders. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Look at there. Wow. It looks impossible, but it's not. Not impossible one bit. Somebody put a ton of time into making this possible for us. God bless the USA. Again, this is Lake Solitude. In the Bighorn Mountains, we are in the Cloud Peak Wilderness. And look at this. Awesome. Oh, wow. We've ridden above a boulder field and through above a boulder field, but never so close to the water like this. Oh, it's amazing. I don't know how they ever built this trail. Wow. So fabulous. Amazing. So this must be the ledge they were talking about. And yeah, it's a little iffy. A little narrow here. Huh. Amazing. Look at the size of these rocks. Casper's being so brave. You're a good boy, Casper. You're a good boy. Unbelievable. Yep, you're riding along, thinking you're not really getting to see the lake, and all of a sudden, it does this. Isn't that something? Come on, Caps. Something's worrying him. Come on. Nope. Nope. No, Casper. Nope. No, Casper. Oh, God. Ho, 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 ho. Well, we narrowly averted disaster back there. Casper got scared at something, turned around on that little narrow trail built on the boulders, and just about caused a terrible, terrible accident. I've never seen him do that. He seems to be fine now. Nobody was hurt, but oh man, that could have been bad. Bad. Oh, goodness, I gotta catch my breath. Well, we got around the lake. Scary as it was, we did make it. There's some tricky spots. Pete and his young horse. There comes Montana and Dean. Very beautiful. Very beautiful.